Yo guys, Jimmy from Talkredstv. Just a quick one, man. I done a video earlier about rating our signings this season and do we need a midfielder. I put it all into one, but then for some reason that didn't go through, man. My phone just messed up, so I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna make it shorter. Yeah, so let's get straight into it, man. Our signings this season. What do you make of it, man? I think we've only made 3 signings so far, if I'm not mistaken. The right back, Ramsey, cover for Trent. We needed that. We definitely needed that. So I'm happy about that one. Fabio Carvalho, really exciting prospect again. I'm happy about that one. I think we kind of knew we were going to sign him when we went from in the, I think it was the January window, but we couldn't get that deal done in time. But yeah, exciting prospect, man. I'm really liking the look of him so far. Who else we got? Obviously Darwin Nunes. Bagged 4 the other day, pre-season. Yeah, I'm really excited about this guy, man. What he can do, man. Proper excited. Yeah, I just hope he lights up the Prem, man. I really hope he does. I think we're all hoping the same, man. I think that's it. For the signings that we've done so far, man. Doesn't seem like a lot. Obviously Diaz, we signed him in January. I think we was meant to sign him this summer, but we got it done in January for kind of for a cut price deal kind of as well. I think he would have been more if we signed him in the summer. But yeah, man, those are our signings. Like, what do you guys think? I don't know if we've done any business, like whether we've signed any like youth, like for the under 18s, under 23s or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, you guys let me know if we have, but like first teamers slash guys that are going to be in and around the first team straight away. It's just those 3 I've mentioned so far, man. I know we've sold players as well. We've probably retained the Nunes money with the sales we've made so far. So yeah, guys. Me personally, I think our window's been decent so far. Um, like we've covered the areas we need to cover, apart from a few. I still reckon we need a cover for Salah, man. We all see last season that Mo dropped off to the end of the season. I know it could have been whatever the reason was, whether it was because of the African Cup of Nations, he just been playing too many games, whether it was, and this is what I strongly believe as well, his whole contract situation as well. I believe that played a part. Like whether people want to say something different, that's what I believe. I believe the contract stuff was just lingering over his head as well. Yeah, just all of that contributed to his drop off, man. Yeah, we don't have a replacement for him. Not replacement, but cover. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just seems like I know Salah's great and everything, but he doesn't have to play every single game, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's human at the end of the day. Players suffer burnout. Players suffer bad form. Like I don't believe there's any player in world football, man, that just I can start every game. Nah, man, that's ridiculous in my opinion. Um, but yeah, that's what I think of our window, man. Yeah, midfielder. Let's get onto the midfielder situation. I do believe we don't have like adequate cover. Um, to be fair, there's a lot of arguments, man, when it comes to the midfield stuff because you could say, look at our midfield last season. To be fair, I didn't know where we would finish last season. I didn't have a clue where we would finish, but um, yeah, especially because of the Van Dijk injury, our back line, everything went bad for us. So I didn't know what to expect this season, but look what we done. 2 games away from winning the quad. You know what I mean? So in that sense, like anything is possible. Anything's possible, man. And we just gotta trust Klopp. Um, Having faith in the injuries, I don't like doing that, man. Having faith in, obviously you need a bit of luck, but like having faith, man, in people getting injured or not, it's just like poker, bro. It's just like playing poker. I'd rather go into the season with the best possible chance of winning the league, man. Like You know what I mean? All this playing poker, gambling business, it's not for me, man. It's not for me. So yeah, midfield, we definitely need. We need. We've got a lot of midfielders, but we're trying to win a Prem here, possibly a Champions League. We're trying to win the big trophies. Are the midfielders we have adequate to do that kind of stuff? You know what I mean? Are they adequate? I mean, you could argue and say, listen, we nearly done it last season. But last season we were really lucky with injuries, and we still had major injuries. Fabinho, Thiago, and Hendo, they were our main guys. Well, Harvey was there until he got injured, but Fabinho, Thiago, and Hendo, they were our main guys. And we were really quite fortunate with them with injuries. But I just feel we need something extra, man. Some people say someone that brings more goals, and I would say that as well. I'll definitely say that as well. Just more energy. Our midfield three is quite, I won't say they're similar, but like what they do, what Klopp wants them to do, man, in the system is quite similar. Obviously, they all have their different traits and everything, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have that midfielder that just stands out and does something different, just brings that energy. Obviously, we got Ox, but come on, man, we all know about Ox, man. I don't even need to talk about that too much. I think that's what Naby Keita was brought in to do, but he hasn't really done it, man. I don't know what the reason is, whether it's injuries or, you know what I mean, but Naby hasn't really done it for me, man. So yeah, in a sense, it's like, yeah, we're going out and just buying different midfielders because one hasn't worked. But I think that's what, in a way, that's what has to happen, man. Like, a bit of ruthlessness. We haven't really seen that with Klopp, man. We haven't really seen that ruthlessness with Klopp, man. Like, if one player is not working, like, bin him, just bin him, bruv. I know that it sounds harsh, but bro, we're Liverpool Football Club, like, you know what I mean? We're Liverpool. If, like, I don't like referring to Pep all the time, but Pep he's a really good example because he's a winner and he's ruthless in a sense. You know what I mean? If something's not working, he bins them. They're either out their team or he bins them, and they get in someone new that he does fancy. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on Klopp. Maybe because we all know we don't have the funds. Well, we've got funds, but we don't spend funds like that. We don't spend funds like City do. So yeah, maybe that comes into it, man. The whole FSG stuff. Like, no one will ever know the politics between FSG and Klopp's. Like, we'll never know, man. We just got our ideas and assumptions, like, based off what we've seen and stuff. But yeah, man, it's a tricky one, man. It's a tricky one. But back to this whole midfielder thing, man. We definitely need to bring someone in for this season, even if it's no, I wouldn't say loan, to be fair. We've got really talented youngsters up and coming, but when I go back to, we're trying to win a league, will these youngsters really push us to win a league? I don't know. What do you guys think? But yeah, man, Jude Bellingham, obviously, he's someone everyone wants. Can we do it this summer? I don't think we can. Can we put in a deal in place this summer where we sign him? He's essentially ours and he comes to us next season. I reckon that's doable. You know what I mean? Because next season there's gonna be so many teams fighting for him. So if we can put something in place now, like what we've done with Keita, that'll be great, man. Like, I don't know what are the hindrances and this and that stopping that from happening, if it is, but I'll say, why don't we do that if we really want the player? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's what I think. That's what I think, man. Where we'll finish, I'll go into that in a separate video. I definitely think we'll finish in the top 4, 100%. But yeah, I'll give my views on that on a separate video, man. But yeah, that's it for this video, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Oh.